I am calling on the government to include the members of parliament, to engage with us, and very importantly, to empower us to help the people who are depending on us because they don't have the numbers for the government ministers, they have the numbers for their members of parliament. And
buildings. I went to engineering school, formal engineering school, and we didn't learn anything about this. In fact, I believe if I had proposed this as a design solution to withstand a Category 5 hurricane, I would have been laughed to scorn. In fact, they would have probably expelled me from the university. Yeah.
Alright, so welcome again to all my lovely viewers. Special big up to all my subscribers. And in this video, we have a lot to talk about. As you see me start the video with the MP of Northeast St. Elizabeth, Miss Jess, who is newly appointed. It looked like Miss Jess wanted to start some work in her constituency using her role as the MP. She wanted to get some contractors, but it looked like it's not so easy as it seems. And even though right now to me right now, Jamaica is in a state of emergency. So I don't feel like any rules should be laid out right now how to get some work done in Jamaica by clearing the roadways, or assisting in any way possible. Viewers, as far as I'm seeing it so far, they're playing politics with people's life right now. And it's not the time and place for that. Yes, viewers, but Miss Jess shared this video talking about the difficulties she's going through in her constituency and the pressure she's going under right now. Of this video, I'm going to share with you all, but recently, viewers, the Americans have sent some helicopters in Jamaica, and trust me, I've been seeing them active. Every time I look, I see 2 or 3 flying to the western side to assist with the hurricane relief and helping out others and rescuing others as well. But I swear, viewers, it's a good look, and I really like the support that Jamaica is getting during this time, viewers. I swear. So big up the Americans for sending these helicopters for helping in with the hurricane relief, because these were needed. I swear, because there's a lot of road that is cut off and you can't drive, and these helicopters, they can fly in and they carry a lot of stuff as well. And they're really helping out very well, viewers and subscribers. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to share this video with the MP of St. Elizabeth, talking about what's going on right now.
The devastation has been extremely great in northeastern St. Elizabeth. And as a member of parliament, I have reached out to the government for assistance in getting persons who are marooned access so that they can actually leave their communities or enter elsewhere. I have been told by the government that as a member of parliament, I cannot engage with private contractors to have their roads cleared or to have their roads put in a place where they can leave or enter their community. And so I have been faced with a difficult decision where I have to choose whether I obey the rules as they currently stand, in which case it means that residents will be left stranded and trapped and unable to leave, even in cases of emergency. People will not be able to have access to food, water. Or I make the other difficult decision, which is to go against the government's dictates and actually engage contractors to put together the roadway as best as possible so that access can be had. I have chosen the latter. And so I hope and I pray that the government will actually make some allocation available to members of parliament in the affected constituencies, I am calling on the government to include the members of parliament, to engage with us, and very importantly, to empower us to help the people who are depending on us because they don't have the numbers for the government ministers, they have the numbers for their members of parliament, and they're reaching out and begging and crying out for help. I'm asking that the government consider making an allocation, particularly to the members of parliament in the deeply affected communities, constituencies, where it's not just a case of clearing the roadways, it's a case of actually engaging professionals who can fill the gaps and the craters and make a way where there is no way, even if it is just on a temporary basis.
Viewer, this is why I'm saying that I hope they're not playing politics with this thing. Because right now the country is in desperate need of any kind of support it can get or it's needed. And to me, I think this is the right way about it. I don't know, maybe if it's too soon, maybe they're trying to come up with a plan to, know how to allocate these funds, how much to send to where, and what is the funds going to be used for. Maybe they're working out a little plan. Because to me, this is the right way to use the MPs and the councillors of the different areas that has been deeply affected. And to me, it's the right way because it's soon Christmas and it's time for the Christmas work where persons normally clean up their surrounding. And I think that money as well can come in with this money and, start cleaning up the place from early. Because I know Jamaicans, as long as the place get clean up and them get certain support and certain materials that them need, everybody will help themselves too. We can start rebuilding as soon as possible because right now Jamaica is getting a lot of support, and trust me, the earlier we can start rebuilding, trust me, it's better. So right now I think that the MPs and the councillors and the government, everybody should right now just sit and just do the maths out the thing the right way and just come to a conclusion and sort out this thing here. Here, viewers. And I saw this as well in the update where the government urges public to limit travel to the disaster areas because it is kind of slowing up the hurricane release from going into the persons that need it because the traffic, it's been a lot of traffic because some person just going to just take a look on what's going on, which, everybody's curious. Some persons are helping out in any ways they can as well. But yeah, as I say, I saw this post that the government is urging the public to, hold on the traveling to that side of the area. And before I'm going further, because I have this video with Peter Bunting showing us how the persons in his constituency use blocks and sandbags to hold down their roof. And I think this can be used as further precaution measures. Just take in the video, viewers and subscribers.
So I'm here in compound in Alligator Pond with the councillor, and I must say I am impressed with the innovation and the appropriate technology that persons in this community have used to save their roofs and their buildings. I went to engineering school, formal engineering school, and we didn't learn anything about this. In fact, I believe if I had proposed this as a design solution to withstand a Category 5 hurricane, I would have been laughed to scorn. In fact, they would have probably expelled me from the university.
Yes.
But yet, we've seen the innovation, the appropriate design technology simple as you see it, a few sandbags and some rope. And they have survived a category 5 hurricane, not even 100 meters from the coastline. So they would have got the full brunt of the Hurricane Melissa, the dangerous category 5 Hurricane Melissa. Kudos to the people of Allegheny.
Yeah, viewers, so I want to say, when we would try that style, yeah, for the next hurricane, I hope the next one no forward. Because we don't even want to see rain right now. Yeah, man, viewers, but alright, just so me I'm going to leave it still. Remember, you tune into On The View. So, if you reach this far and haven't liked this one as yet, please to do so. If you haven't subscribed as yet, please to do so. And please to share this one. And stay safe.
On The Views.